You are welcome to the Wealthy Continent channel, a channel dedicated to the great people and continent of Africa. Remember, where you find yourself tomorrow is a function of the decisions and actions you take today. On our series, You Are Responsible for Your Life, we're going to be looking at the topic, Your Relationships Are Your Responsibility. You know, we are creatures of relationship. The way we've been designed, we can't live life by ourselves on our own. We have to relate with others. We have to mix. In the same life, our life is just like a building. You have doors, and those doors will give access, entrance, and exit. So also with life, we need to check who we have in our life and what they are doing, because there's something so important that relationships bring into our life. It is called influence. Whether we like it or not, whether we know it or not, we are being affected by the kinds of people we have around our life. The saying still holds. Show me your friends, I will tell you the kind of person you are. Now, there are 4 types of categories that you can put people in that you need to relate to. You have families. Nobody chooses their family. You are born into a family, and it doesn't mean that when people are abusive, when people have negative impact, you should allow them into your life. You can relate with them, but from a distance when it comes to family. Then you have professional people in your life. You have your accountant, you have your doctor, you have, your builder, you have people who, you have to call to get your mechanic to get things going. So you have professionals in your life, and you want people who are reliable that can work for you. The number 3 thing, you have personal relationship. People who, they've been in your life for a season. They've been there for life. People that you can relate to. People that you don't have any restriction when you are talking with them, talking to them. You can relate with them openly. So you have personal relationship. And the third ones are the general relationship. You have acquaintances, and you meet people from time to time. But remember, influence is what we're after. And for influence, you want to filter the kinds of people you have in your life because it matters. When it comes to relationship, you have to cherry pick. It's not everybody into your life. It's not everything into your life. It's not anything goes. Depending on what you value about your life and what you want to become. Now, there are 4 things I'm going to share with you that you need to look for in a relationship. The number 1 is the heart and the mind of individuals. It's difficult to see, especially the heart, because you don't know the intent, you don't know the motive, you can't read it, you are not God. However, character, value, ethics, belief, you can see this in people. And you can gauge, do I want this person or a group of people in my life? Because they are going to affect me. The number 2 thing you want to check is the value the individual have for themselves. Are they people that, hold themselves in very high esteem, have high standards for their life? They are going places and going somewhere. They relate with you. Are there people like that? You want to find out as well. Now, your only thing is that you need to talk with these people, apart from observing them, because you can't hide all the time. You can't pretend all the time. You will still come out. When you talk to people, you get to see things come out. People can't pretend forever. So things are revealed when you talk with people. The number 3 thing you want to check is, how do they relate with others? Very important. How do they treat others? Do they treat others like trash? Do they look for the best in people? What exactly do they do? So when you observe all those things, you start to see from relationships that this person, wow, how he treats people, very, very bad. This person believes that they can just do anything, get away with anything. And, it's not the best of relationship that you want. You start to cherry pick. You start to filter the people in your life. Lastly, you want to check their attitude to life, attitude to purpose, attitude to work. Are they the type of person that will just say, I'm going to give my all into it. I want things to get well. I want things to get better. Or people say, I don't give a toss. I'll just do what I can. If I can't do it, doesn't work, I don't care. Now, you get to see all these things as you relate with people. And like I said, whether you like it or not, it starts rubbing off on you. depending on what you want to see in your life, depending on what you want to see happen in your life, then you start to choose. I don't need this person in my life. I need this person in my life. I don't want this person. You will start building quality relationship that will affect your life. Remember, influence is what we are after. Whether you like it or not, people will affect you. You want positive impact in your life. You don't want negative one. You don't want people that each time you move away from them, you see yourself as depressed, despised. You are down each time you talk to them. You don't want that. You need people who will cheer you on. You need people who will encourage you. You need people who advise you. You need people who are wisdom driven. You need people who are vision driven. You need people who are contribution driven. You need people who are service oriented. You need people around you who will treat others well. You need people who wants to live a life of meaning and are living a life of meaning. One thing you need to watch out for is that these individuals are not perfect, and they will tell you that they are work in progress as well. As long as you relate with quality people, you will have quality impact in your life. You don't need everybody in your life. You only need the ones that will contribute positively into your life, and you will have a story to tell tomorrow. If you have been getting value from our videos, we'd like you to consider subscribing to our channel, clicking on that like button, and sharing with others. Remember, you are a difference maker, and being different is normal. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.